But I want to go over a few things. I'm going to share my screen here in a second as well, but I want to go over a few things about CPA and affiliate marketing for you guys to understand, okay? For everyone hopping on here, this is going to be recorded. It's being recorded. It's going to be rebroadcast, so don't worry about that. But all right, guys. So first and foremost, what is CPA and affiliate marketing? So I want to talk about this because there's a lot of misconceptions with what CPA is and affiliate marketing. So a lot of people seem to tend away from affiliate marketing, and they always want to do CPA marketing. CPA marketing is great, but let me break it down to you like this. CPA marketing is literally no different than affiliate marketing. It's all sales, guys. Literally, there's so many other sites. You know, I hear so many people, I want to join Cash Network. I want to join Max Bounty. Understand that you do not have to be in Cash Network. You do not have to be in Max Bounty to be able to go out there and make money on the internet. There's so many affiliate programs that it really, let me put it this way, and I think Chanel would agree with this. The offer that we're running, or the offer that you run, is kind of irrelevant. That is needed. What you need is a skill set to be able to drive traffic, okay? You need a skill set to be able to get more eyes onto a product. And when you can do that, you can literally sell anything. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, CPA and affiliate marketing, they're very similar. So whether you're in Cash Network, Max Bounty, or you're just going out there and promoting affiliate products, say you're even promoting one of my products or someone else's products, it's the same thing. The things that we're going to teach you in this webinar can be applied to those things just as well as it could be applied to a CPA offer and a CPA network. Okay, are there a few benefits to being a part of a CPA network? Yes, but understand it does not matter to your success. There's people out here who are not in CPA networks who are doing the same thing that me and Chanel are doing, who are seeing the same success, and they're not even in a CPA network. You can take offers that are literally free to join. You can take offers, from anywhere, ClickBank, and I'm going to show you, ClickBank, Offer Vault, JVZoo. I'm going to show you guys this stuff here in a second. You can take offers from there and run Facebook ads like we're going to show you, okay? Run Facebook ads and literally thing and make money, right? So I'm going to share my screen really quick, and I'm going to show you a few places that you guys can go literally right after this webinar. Okay, you guys can go and find offers. And when I'm being sincere with you, that there is not a big difference, and hopefully Chanel remembers this after my big long rant, but I think she's going to agree. Me and Chanel had a conversation earlier that, it doesn't really matter if you're in a CPA network. You can go to these, and do the same thing. That's why you see a lot of people who kill CPA, they kill MCA. What is MCA? MCA is an affiliate marketing program, right? It's an affiliate offer. It's a CPA offer. Anytime that you're selling something and then getting paid a commission, it's literally just affiliate marketing, and it can be combined in with CPA marketing, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to show you guys a few sites, okay, if you guys are taking notes, that you guys can go to and check it out. So let's check it out here. Got a lot of comments, just checking them out. Cool. So right here is Offer Vault. Now, Offer Vault is a place that you guys can go to. You can literally just search whatever you want to promote. So if you were to go to Offer Vault, this is offervault.com for those who are watching this right now. If you guys want to check this out, offervault.com. So write that down right now. Offervault.com. This place is really, really cool. You guys can find multiple different things here. Okay, so offervault.com. So if you go to offervault.com, let's just say I'm looking for some BizOp offers, right? So if I go to BizOp and I just click on search on Offer Vault, look what's going to happen. It's literally going to give me all these different BizOp offers that I can choose from. And then you're like, okay, how do I get access to them? It tells you what network they're in. So many people get caught up that Cash Network or, Max Bounty are the only networks that have anything good to offer. And it's not true. There's all kinds of networks out here, and literally you can find an offer that may fit you, or it's something that you want to promote. Okay. And you can just come in here. Okay. Click on ClickSure, which look right here, network, ClickSure. And then you can just go here and you can you can apply. Okay, you can apply for ClickSure. You can apply for, what is this, EPC Boss. Okay, you can apply for all of these, and you're going to get into something, guys. Okay, and I'm going to show you one I'm going to show you something here in a second as well that literally anyone can get into. Okay, so same thing. So say you wanted to promote a weight loss offer, right? Offer vault is awesome, guys. Literally, you can find every offer that you're looking for right here. Weight loss, you got all your weight loss offers. You got your payout. Okay, if you clicked on it, you'd find out more about it. Okay, so like heart attack right here, Defender, you can go in here and find out more about it, find out more about the network that it's affiliated to. You can see the landing page. You can even view the landing page. Okay, click on view full landing page. See if that's something that would fit you, right? So many different things out there for you guys to find offers. It's not, understand that there's not some magical network that has all the offers that is going to make you a millionaire. Okay, the offers are out there, and I'm going to explain how I make a lot of my money here in a second as well. Okay, so another one, if you guys have any comments as well, guys, if you guys have any comments, any questions, drop them in there, because at the end of this, we're going to be doing a, I'll be answering some questions. So we're going to do a Q&A. Okay, I don't know if we'll be able to get to all of them, but we're going to do a Q&A. So if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in there. Okay, we'll try to get to as many as possible. Okay, there's no sound again. Can you guys hear me? Everything good? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I just want to make sure. Drop that in the comments again and make sure you can hear me. I'll turn my microphone up a little more. So just drop a comment. Let me know you can hear me so I can continue on. Okay. Yes. Sound is good. Check your headphones is clear. Okay. Yes. Perfect, guys. Awesome. So again, Offer Vault is really, really cool. Another one is, I'm sure you've all heard of it, and I know a lot of people sleep on ClickBank, and a lot of people try to stay away from ClickBank. ClickBank is awesome, okay? You don't understand how much money is being made on ClickBank. There's literally so many different types of offers that you can go here and look for. Now, a thing that I like to look for when I'm looking for offers, and I want you guys to write this down in your notes, is I like to look for offers that have a very niche specific trend. Okay, so like for me, like say think about this in like a Shopify term. Like if we were to create a Shopify store, like you really want to like get niche specific, right? Because like niche people are very loyal to their followings or to their products, right? So like people who like Harry Potter are very loyal to Harry Potter. People who like Batman are very loyal to Batman. People who like mind reading or anything like that are very loyal to that. People who like personal development are very loyal and into that. And then you can use that in your targeting with Facebook ads. And I know Chanel's going to probably cover a little more of that, because I'm going to let her cover Facebook ads and everything like that, since she's absolutely killing it. Obviously, I do Facebook ads. Been doing Facebook ads for a long time, but I want her to get her moment to really show you guys what's possible and what she's doing, and show you guys some Facebook ad stuff. But again, guys, you can come here. If you guys haven't wrote this down yet, it's clickbank.com. Anybody can get into ClickBank. Everybody's going to get into ClickBank. This shouldn't be an issue for anybody to get in here, okay? And look, you got categories down here. So you got art and entertainment. So then look, you have all these different offers, okay? You have your average sale right here, okay? And then you can sort your results by like average sale, okay, your gravity, your popularity. So like how popular these are and how well they're selling. You can come in here and look at that. But look at all these different things that you can promote. Travel, sports, okay? Like literally travel, there's sports, spiritual, okay, software and services, self-help, which is like obviously motivation, stuff like that, employment and jobs, education, biz op with the e-business and e-marketing, okay, affiliate marketing, article marketing, banners, blog marketing, copywriting, e-commerce. I actually think that you can become, if I'm not mistaken, I think that Tai Lopez actually has his product in here, and you can promote Tai Lopez's 67 steps. So imagine taking one of Tai Lopez's videos, okay, running a Facebook ad with it, okay, and targeting the right people. And then on average per sale, you're making $196.31. So right here, see, ClickBank is not dead. There's so much on ClickBank for you to promote. Another one that I brought up, now Chanel didn't even mention this one when we were on a call, but is JVZoo. I like JVZoo. I actually buy a lot of products from JVZoo, and I'm going to talk about here in a second after I'm done sharing this, you know, how I promote this type of stuff. But with JVZoo, okay, again, this is very similar to ClickBank. You can literally go to jvzoo.com right now, create an account, and go through and start requesting access to each one of these products affiliate program. And most of these pay out 50% to 100% commission. So like, let's 14 days to internet marketing success. So let's just click on this. So you clicked on this. Let me, oh, these are just viewing the products, but literally guys, a lot of these, I know a lot of these pay like 100% commissions, but anybody can go to jvzoo.com right now, get in, start promoting. And let me talk real quick on, okay, awesome, cool. Just checking the comments here. So let me talk about real quick. Okay, stop screen sharing. Okay, awesome. So I want to talk about really quick, like how I've been able to make a ton of money just providing value. And I know that sounds crazy, but literally you can go and find a product that everyone needs, okay? Find a product that everyone needs. So say there's a product that increases conversions on your landing page, right? So say there's like a new email marketing tool, okay? Look at it like this. ClickFunnels, okay? I'm gonna log in right here. So I'll share my screen here in a second. But ClickFunnels has an affiliate program, guys. ClickFunnels literally has an affiliate program, okay? Now, I don't promote this super crazy, but I have a few videos on it. And let me show you exactly, like, this is literally how I make so much money providing value. And literally after this webinar, you guys can start implementing what I'm teaching you. But let me share my screen here. Hold on. Okay. So all right, cool. So look, right here is ClickFunnels affiliate program. You can see like my lifetime earnings is 1,700, nothing super crazy. Monday I'm getting paid out like $231. Like on average on a monthly basis, like I'm making anywhere between like $400 and $500. Like I haven't really promoted this super crazy hard, but a lot of people are on a residual basis. Now you're asking yourself, Cole, you know, what is there to promote? Look, there's all kinds of things to promote in here, okay? You can promote Russell Brunson's books, okay, which are amazing books, literally, that I have. I'll show you guys. They're sitting next to me at my desk here. You can promote his training. You can promote ClickFunnels itself, okay? And here's the crazy thing, okay? Literally, you can make money by getting good at a skill, okay? So you guys, say you guys get into ClickFunnels, okay? You get good at building funnels. Then you start a YouTube channel. Start a YouTube channel, do free videos on how to do an opt-in funnel. Do free videos on how to do a sales funnel. Okay, do free videos on how to do a webinar funnel. Do a free video on that stuff. And on all the videos that you do, leave a link to ClickFunnels. That's your affiliate link, right? Okay, what's going to happen, guys? After a while of you going out there, staying consistent, constantly giving value, start a Facebook live show, a weekly show giving value on funnels called, you know, funnel hacker value or funnel hacker secrets or something, and give out value and literally leave your link. Say, hey, listen, guys, you know, 14 days free trial to ClickFunnels is right above. I use ClickFunnels for everything. All you're doing is giving people what they need. You're not even selling them. I hear so many people, they say, you know, I don't want to sell. I don't want, you know, I don't want to be a burden. First off, you need to get that out of your mind, because at the end of the day, if someone is mad at you for trying to put food on your family's plate, you can see that's my baby boy back there. Then those aren't the type of people that you want to do business, or those aren't the type of people that you want to work with, consult with, teach. It doesn't matter, okay? So understand that. Don't be afraid to sell. Don't be afraid of haters, okay? I'm not even going to go into that. But guys, literally, you can make money providing value for free. You don't have to, like, excuse me, Chanel's going to show you guys Facebook ads here. If you guys are excited about that, throw some comments, share this video, something, okay? She's going to be showing you guys very, very soon. And Facebook ads, Facebook ads are very, very powerful. Okay, it's super, super powerful. I've made thousands of dollars with Facebook ads. I have over 1 million views on just one of my pages in total. I'll actually go over to it here in a second. I'll share my screen. Okay. You know, I've been able to build my brand using Facebook ads. I've been able to make a ton of money in MCA, CPA marketing, tons of different things, guys. So Facebook ads are very, very powerful. And she's going to show you that, but I want to share my screen. I kind of want to show you guys some of my results with Facebook ads as well. I'm going to be passing it off to Chanel very, very soon. Mrs. 80K this month. That's awesome. I'm so glad to be working with her. You know, we got some crazy stuff that we're cooking up for you guys. Super, super valuable. Okay, but we're going to let this load right here. This is one of my pages. Okay, and we're just going to click on videos really quick, guys. And because of Facebook ads, you know, I've been able to have these type of results. You can see right here, 20-year-old makes more than his professors. This video was 1 minute 25 seconds long. I had 171,000 views, 4,000 views on this, 2,000 views on this, 37,000 views, 11,000 views, okay, 1,000 views, 5,000 views. On this video alone, guys, you can check this out. I got 657, over 500,000 views on this simple live video that I did, guys. You can see how crazy, like, the comments are ridiculous. I have 4,000 comments, okay, 5,000 likes, 3,000 shares, all because of Facebook ads. So they're super, super powerful, and Chanel's going to show you them. But I wanted just to tell you guys, other than Facebook ads, if you stop being afraid and just, instead of, you know, talking, okay, instead of like ideas on paper are great, but ideas executed are profitable, right? So I'm getting ready to hand this over to Chanel here very, very quickly, but I just want to tell you guys, regardless of if you're doing, you know, paid advertising or not, what she's going to show you is paid advertising, and it's super powerful. You guys need to pay attention. You need to get your notebooks out, okay? It's super good, super crazy. I'm really excited for her to share her results with you guys. But understand, this is not easy, okay? If you think this is easy, the only way it's easy is it's easy to quit. You know, I see so many people start something, they're doing something else the next day. I see so many people say they're going to do it, and then I ask them, I follow up a month later, they're like, it didn't really work out for me, so I quit. Okay. And, you know, one of my mentors once told me, he said, Cole, the best way to get something is deserve it. Okay, so you need to be asking yourself, do you deserve it? You need to be putting in the work. You need to be, you know, getting the mentors, buying the training, you know, learning as much as you can. You know, you're on this webinar right now. That's the first step. But at the end of the day, like, in order to get something, you have to deserve it. You know what I mean? And you got to trust the process. I talk about it all the time. Trust the process, put in the work, go out there, make it happen. Okay, guys, another thing that Chanel will go over is always be testing, always be working, always be moving. The moment you start getting stagnant, the moment you start sitting still, that's when you're going to give up. That's what I've learned. Okay, so again, guys, I hope you enjoyed my part so far. I'm going to hand this over to Chanel. Again, guys, $80,000 in a single month with CPA marketing and Facebook ads. Absolutely amazing, crushing it. I've implemented what she's taught me. I'm already making hundreds of dollars on a daily basis from what she's teaching me. I'm gonna be at $1,000 a day with the campaign that me and her set up very, very soon. Super excited about that. So again, guys, I'm gonna be passing it over to her. But again, guys, you guys need to become capable of increasing your own life. So make sure that you're taking notes on this webinar, because she's very, very valuable, and this webinar is very, very valuable, and you need to, you know, definitely give a thank you for her. But again, guys, while she's on here, I'm passing it over to her right now, but while she's on here, jot down any notes. I'm going to be looking at the comments and kind of writing down the questions so that we can answer them at the end. But all right, so I'm going to pass it over to Chanel now. So here you go. Chanel, you good? Crazy, guys. All right, hold on one second. Having some difficulties right here. We got to wait for her to hop back on here. But again, guys, you've seen that right there. $80,000 in a single month. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to check out the comments. Let's show some love if you guys enjoyed what I've gave so far.
Yo, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Where is the audio?
Cool. Facebook ads tutorial is popping up right now. All right, guys. So Chanel, are you ready?
Yeah, can you hear me?
You good? Cool. Facebook ads tutorial is popping up right now. All right, guys. So are you good, Chanel?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna pass it over to Chanel, guys. Like I said, she's gonna be covering Facebook ads, CPA. She's made $80,000. Okay, this month so far. Not $80,000 this year. $80,000 this month so far in CPA. So I'm gonna pass it over to her. I'm gonna be watching the questions. So drop any questions. I'm gonna be writing them down. We'll get to you guys at the very end. So all right, Chanel, go ahead and take it over.
All right, good. Can you see my screen?
Yep, looks good.
All right, also, I know he's shouting those numbers out. A lot of people like probably think it's like fake, so I'm just gonna quickly show some proof that it's not fake, it's not Photoshop. I can't show you everything. This is a private network, and I'm not allowed to just be exposing my ID and everything out there like that. But this is this month. You can actually see me click the calendar thing and search it again. Also, you can go to last month, wasn't as crazy as this month, but it was still good. Did 27,000 last month. And so far this month, I've been scaling and I'm at 80,000 in revenue. So I just wanted to show you guys that quick proof so we can just knock that out. Let's see. All right, can you see the Facebook, right?
Yeah, I can see it. We can see it.
All right, cool. So most of the questions I get is about targeting offers. Mainly those are like the two. So I'm just going to kind of went over offers. Like, you know, it's like no magical offer. You can literally take offers from all over the internet. So that's one thing that you really got to grasp. It's not like a special offer. It's all about just testing different offers and things like that, and figuring out which one works for you. But targeting is important, and mostly how I target is going here to audience, well, not audiences, audience insights, and right here you have access to about 1 billion people. The whole world, you know, pretty much is like almost on Facebook. So you just play around with this. You'll pick an offer for whatever country. There's offers that, you know, apply to different countries and stuff like that. But for the most part, you could just stick with the United States. You can see here, you can plug it in here. You can narrow stuff by age. You can narrow by gender and just play around with the numbers. So if we take, let's say an interest, like, let's see, golf interest, right? Say you had a golf product or something. So you could take golf and you can look at like the different pages, and these pages that you find in here are targetable. You also can play around on Google. You can also play around in the actual Facebook by like just searching keywords that are related to your offer. And it's no like magical technique to targeting. It's just really about, you know, getting a couple things, testing it out, and then expanding on what you like find. So let's see, Tiger Woods. You just plug in different things until you like, you know, seeing something that's popping up. I'm not really seeing much. with this golf idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill it and just type in, let's see, a product for one campaign I can tell you about is it's a numerology product on ClickBank that I had some success with this year. And all I did was I typed in numerology and it brought me up these different things like numerologist.com. I was able to target all these things. And the campaign did well, you know, because I was just sitting here like building on top. So power positivity, you know, I would plug it in, you know, just after you build up a list of about like, let's say 10 or so, you'll go back to, you'll create an ad. So you'll create an ad, video views. If you have a video, if it's like a photo post or something like that, you want to do engagement, post engagement, and you'll just set it up like that. And hopefully this doesn't take too long to load, but once you get in here, you'll just start inputting your audience. So let's give this a second to pop up. Okay. So you'll just get in here and you'll just start inputting some things. So give you guys a good targeting trick. I'm not sure if anybody really knows about this, but so you'll put in numerology. I think it was like numerologist. Or something like that. Just astrology. You know, you just start power positivity, you'll just stack it. And so here's an audience that's fairly broad. I'll say when you're testing audience, kind of keep it in a like smaller range. So I would say try to get less than 10 million, try to get less than 5 million just so it can be targeted because the way you can use custom audience, which I'm about to go into in a second, but the way you can use custom audiences, like, to me, the smaller this audience is, the better your pixel can be for when you create that custom audience. It can really be powerful. So this is kind of broad. So what I would do is I would click narrow audience. A lot of people don't really stack their audiences, which I don't know why, because this makes your audience even more powerful. So you'll enter that in here. You'll take this out. Now it's in the 3 million range. So now they're interested in astrology, numerology, and the power of positivity. You know what I'm saying? So they're the most targeted for their type of offer, which was at that time a numerology offer. And I was able to turn like $100 into like $1,300, like just using Facebook as like this type of targeting, stacking my targeting, testing different things. And I think it was a video view ad. So if anybody wants to go run off with that idea, you definitely can. All right, and then as far as placements, you just test these out. You test Instagram, I would say separate it. So just, yeah, you can like do Facebook and then like take Instagram off while you're testing Facebook and then like just make these like 2 separate assets or something like that. And pretty much leave everything else alone, let Facebook optimize. You can run a budget that's, you know, that you can afford. I mean, if it's only $5 a day, then just set it at $5 a day. You don't have to, you can get good data from $5 a day. It might take longer, but you can still get the same type of data with a smaller budget. And that's pretty much how you would set up an ad. Now, a lot of people want to know how to create lookalike audiences and stuff like that. So basically what I just did was went to audiences up here. And what you can do is you can create a custom audience. And then from those custom audiences that you create, you can create a lookalike from that audience. So what I would do is the first thing you should do is create a landing page for your offer. So make sure you have a lander. And make sure you put your Facebook pixel on that lander. So how you would find your pixel is basically you would go here to your assets and then pixels. And your pixel would be in here, okay? So hold on, audiences. Yeah, all right, so you'll create a custom audience. You'll enter in everything you need to enter in, and then that's how you'll find basically a targeted audience. Let me see. What else should I go over? Do you guys have any questions? I'm gonna go check back over to the chat. Anything specific you guys want me to go over? Just let me know. I'm not sure if there's a delay. Is there a delay code with the chat?
Yeah, no, like the chat and on our end isn't working, but I'm watching it on YouTube. I'm writing down all the questions. So if you just want to keep going, and then at the end, the only questions I can relate to what you're doing right now is what is a good budget for testing? What is a pixel? And then someone asked, what is the offer to make 80K, which obviously that's kind of asking a lot. So for those who are asking that, it's not real. Again, what I said earlier, it's really not about the offer, guys. You can literally scale up any offer you want. So that's really kind of irrelevant. But then someone also asked, where do you get videos for campaigns? So those are kind of the questions we have right now. So I think really just cover pixels and lookalikes right now. I think that's what a lot of people are wanting to know.
Yeah, so pretty much just when it comes to the pixels and the custom audiences, you just want to make sure you have the pixel on your page. You're just pretty much as you sending traffic from Facebook to a website, and Facebook retaining that data in a form of a custom audience. So when you have that data, these people just sitting there, you can give that to Facebook. Has that data. What they can do is you can create a lookalike, which is going to basically just be a similar audience to the ones that's already landed on your website. So they'll just make that pool of an audience bigger. So you can create, 3, 4, 5 different lookalike audiences, like, between 1%, 10% of how close or similar they are to the initial audience. It sounds like a lot. It sounds difficult. A lot of people, it goes over people's head. But once you put the way I would break it down to be really, really simple is just put a pixel on your landing page and set up a custom audience where, let me show you. So on here, you would just create a custom audience, website traffic. Oh, hold on, let me log into this other one. So you'll create a custom audience, website traffic. And what you would do is you can do people who visited specific web pages, and you can just enter in the URL here. So the website goes here. So you would just enter that there. I think you can put it to up to 180 days. So the people who visited this website for the last 180 days will basically be put into this audience pool, and where you can make a lookalike audience of people that look exactly like these people that landed on your website. So it's really, really powerful, and that's how I'm able to scale to $80,000 months, because I retain my data, I get my data, I test a lot, I retain my data, and I make a lookalike audience from 1% all the way up to 6%, whatever works. I just, if it makes sense, I scale it up. That's pretty much all I got. Were you able to understand that, Cole?
Yeah, definitely. I just there's a few questions, and some of them I'm gonna jump on here and answer as well. But I think the one of the questions I think you might be able to answer right now is like, how someone asked, how do you know when to scale?
When your numbers make sense, pretty much.
Right.
If your EPC is, well, I'm talking about with CPA. So say your EPC is like $1.80. So if your EPC is $1.80, you're paying 20 cents a click. Wouldn't it make sense to scale that up?
Right, exactly, 100%. Another question I got asked was, people were asking, how do you get your CPA links on Facebook? And Chanel mentioned that, guys, you need to be building a landing page. Okay, if you don't know how to build a landing page, you're building a landing page through ClickFunnels, you're building a landing page on Lead Pages, or what do you use, Chanel?
Instabuilder.
Instabuilder. Okay, you're building a landing page on there. Okay, we're not sending these people from Facebook directly to the CPA offer. You're not taking your CPA offer link or your affiliate link from, you know, Cash Network, Max Bounty, JVZoo, ClickBank, and putting it directly on Facebook. What you're doing is you're building a landing page, what would be called a pre-sell page. Okay, and then that's also where you're gonna insert your pixel. That pixel that Chanel was talking about. I'll broaden myself up. Keep sharing your screen in case we have any more questions. I'm going to talk for a second.
Okay.
So your pixel is what is going to go on your landing page. Okay. So what that pixel is, and Chanel explained this, is when you drive your traffic from Facebook to your landing page right here, what happens is each person that hits that landing page, a pixel fires. And what a pixel fire means is they collected the data, whatever you want to call it, from that person that visited. So that person visited from Facebook. So then what Facebook does is collect all of their interest. And then, like what Chanel said, is you can go back in and create a lookalike audience. So say you end up getting 500 pixel hits, okay, 500 pixel fires in, you know, a few days. At that point, you can go in and create a custom audience of people who have visited your pixel in the last, say it's, you know, been 3 days, you got those 500 people in the last 3 days, and that's 500 people. You then can create a lookalike audience of those people, okay, and then make it to 2 million. You can turn 500 people into 2 million people, because what a lookalike audience is are people who are similar to the people who visited your landing page. Now think about how powerful that is. Okay, you can take something, say your EPC is, you know, $1.50, and then you're spending, you know, $1 to even get those people there, and you're only profiting 50 cents. And that's when you first do your targeting. But you're building your pixel data, okay, and Chanel, at any point, correct me if I'm wrong, you're building your pixel data, okay, and at that point, you can go and create a lookalike audience. And what that lookalike audience is going to do is it's going to be even more specific, because it's people who actually visited your landing page, right? It's people who actually went and clicked on your landing page, people who actually were on your landing page, which means those are the type of people who are going to buy. Those are the type of people who are going to fill out the form.
Exactly.
So then,
and also to add on to that, is my audio good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So also to add on to that is, I'm getting some feedback. Hello? Okay, cool. Also, to add onto that, guys, basically not just it's not even all about just visitors to your landing page. You can expand from that. You can go to your engagement on your Facebook page. So a lot of people, you know, you post video ads and stuff like that. So you'll just browse through here, find videos, you know what I'm saying, that's on your Facebook pages, and then you can record those audiences right here. So you can get people who watched at least 3 seconds of your video, 10 seconds of your video, 75, 95, like this is powerful. So you get a list of people who watch 95% of your video, and you put them all into this customer pool, and then you let Facebook create another audience from all these targeted people that watched your whole video. Like, bring me more people that are targeted, you know, that will watch this video, basically what you're telling Facebook. And they'll find these people for you. You'll run the audience, and yeah, like Cole said, it'd be like an audience of just, you know, 1,000 people, 2,000 people, 500 people, and it just turns into 2 million people with just this one setup. So.
Yeah, exactly. So essentially, guys, what we're really doing here is what do I do here? Hold on. What we're really doing here is we're letting Facebook do the work for us. You know, if I was to break it down into a diagram really quick, how it would work would be test. Okay, you know, what are these people interested in? You know, where are these people hanging out online? You know, their interests, like Chanel talked about. You can go find their interests. What are these? You know, for that offer, you know, if they're golf, you know, their interests are different golf things. Okay, then you test those things out by narrowing your audience when you're in your ads manager. You run those ads for $5-10 a day. You gather that data, whatever, okay, for Facebook on your Facebook pixel or through your video. Like she just showed, you can, you know, go in and target people who watch 50%, 60, you know, 90% of your video and make a lookalike audience from that. But then you let Facebook do the work, literally have them collect the data, then go in, make a lookalike audience. And that lookalike audience is the audience that is going to work. See, you know, a lot of this might sound crazy, overwhelmed, but like, think about how I'm breaking it down for you right now, how easy it is. Find an offer, okay, you know, whatever niche it's in, you know, something maybe you're interested in or something you know about or something that's, you know, familiar to you, or it doesn't have to be, whatever. You find an offer that you think is going to convert good, or you see it's converting good for other people. You find that, you come up with a test audience for it. You know, you test that audience. You create your landing page. You have your pixel on your landing page. You drive that traffic to the landing page. Those pixel fires are going to fire. You're letting Facebook collect the data, do the work. And then you go back in, whether it's a few days or maybe, you know, that day, you see what your pixel fires are doing. Okay, you look at your numbers. Okay, you say, okay, look, you know, I'm getting people to my landing page. I'm getting my pixel to fire. That means people are obviously interested in the ad. They're going. You know, if you have 200 to 500,000 people hit your pixel and it fire, that's a good indication. Okay, that, you know, especially if you're not spending that much, that hey, let me scale up. So go in, create a lookalike audience. You know, start at 1%, move your way up to 10%. 1% being it's the closest. Those are the closest people who are similar to the people who hit your pixel, right? Create a lookalike audience. You're going to turn 1,000 people into 2 million people. Run an ad just using that lookalike audience, then see how it does. And think about how much sense this makes, guys. Literally collect the data, get people who are interested in what you're doing, and then target more people who are interested in what you're doing and what you're offering, and make money, right? It's that simple. There's a lot of people who miss out on that and may not understand that, but that's literally it. And I don't know a lot of other people who are laying out what we just laid out. I haven't seen a lot of other people lay it out, not for free at all. And we just laid that out for you guys, so you got to be taking notes. Another question I got asked is, you know, biz ops and getting your ads banned. The best way to go is avoid it. You know, if you're having trouble getting banned all the time in biz ops, avoid it. Don't worry about it. You know, Chanel's not going to tell you what offer she's doing, but Chanel, you're not doing biz op, correct?
No, not at the moment.
Exactly. So do we do biz op here and there? Is it possible with Facebook? Yes. But if you're having a ton of trouble with it,
there's like 1,000 other answers.
Exactly. There's so many other things out there that you guys can be doing. You don't have to do biz op, okay? So if you're having trouble with biz op, if your ads are getting deleted, you can't get into a rhythm. That's the biggest problem I see with a lot of people, is they only have a Facebook ad account for a few weeks and they can't even get in there and dive in and learn anything because it's deleted, and then they have to start all over. So, you know, find what's going to work and what's going to stay. Another question is, will this get saturated? No, Facebook has billions and billions of people, and there's thousands and thousands of offers, guys. So whether you're doing organic marketing or Facebook ads, this isn't going to get saturated at all. You know, it could get saturated if we all give you the same exact offer and da-da-da-da. Like, I know that's not going to happen because it will get saturated that way. But, you know, if you guys go out there and really, that's what I said at the very beginning of this webinar, you know, you need the skills. Once you have the skill sets, the offer is irrelevant, right? Once you have the skill set, the offer, it doesn't matter. The offer is irrelevant to what's going on, because once you have the skill set, you can go out there, you can find, you know, somebody selling, you know, you can go out there and tell Kylie Jenner you're going to sell her makeup kit for all I care. But pretty much what I'm saying is once you know how to run Facebook ads, you can run Facebook ads for anything. Literally anything. And literally, we're giving you away a formula. We gave you away a formula for free on this webinar right now. And I'm going to check the questions again. So if you guys have any questions, drop all the questions you have right now. Okay. But we literally gave you a formula. Okay. Test, build your audience, make a lookalike, run that.